Hello, welcome back. This is episode 26, and today is going to be a very exciting episode. Right now, Lotus, me, Skull, we might have Ruthless later, I don't know. We're going to be talking about the Amazon series, The Legend of Vox Machina. This is going to be a very exciting episode.
You know it's going to be exciting when Raptors actually got something to say.
Oh boy.
Be ready for the salt today, though.
Why would there be salt?
Why would there be so? Yeah.
Just general salt day for me.
I was one of those days. Alright, you should have said so sooner. There you are, Hound Gnome. Alright, and for anyone who's not familiar with the series, which I wouldn't be surprised, because, of what it is. But it is inspired by Critical Role and one of their campaigns. Which Critical Role is also inspired by D&D, just a lot more homebrew D&D than, whatnot.
Yeah. I have to finish catching up on Critical Role.
I don't even watch it, if I'm being entirely honest.
I don't watch, I just listen.
Oh. Fair enough.
Yeah, I haven't even checked out Critical Role, just Vox Machina.
I mean, when it comes to Critical Role, it's all voice acted. Like, there's a lot of, voice acting and stuff that goes into it. It's quite entertaining. And it's not even just, the DM or whatever who does the voice acting now, all of the players also. It's quite fun.
I mean, that's D&D for you, so. Did I get rid of my... I got rid of my straw. That's fine. Anyway, so yes, it is that kind of show based off of Basic Dungeons and Dragons, and I got into it because my zucchini basically sat me down to watch it. Whether I wanted to or not, he's like, "Hey, let's watch this." He puts it on, and I'm like, "I didn't really have a consensus in this, but all right." What was that?
I never agreed to this, but okay.
Pretty much what it is for a lot of it.
I mean, that's basically how I ended up watching it with my roommate. I was like, "Hey, we should watch this." Then we ended up finishing the season in 3 days.
I feel that there. I finished mine in one sitting in one day, so fun stuff. What can I say? The humor was good. I enjoyed it. It was great.
Oh yeah, I loved the humor. It was...
It's very mature. Extremely mature.
Doors.
Exactly.
Doors.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Hold on, look at the gifts.
Which gift was it?
Fucking doors.
I don't remember that. That's why I'm just like, what? Oh, is it where the door was locked?
Yeah, they couldn't get that door open.
Fucking Percy falls out the window trying to break in a different way.
Let's talk about the, yes. You guys might remember the names a little bit better than I do, especially Raptor, since he just literally finished watching it before we started recording.
Yeah. It was close timing.
Yes, it was.
There's Vex.
Vex and Vax?
Yeah,
Vex and
there's
Vax?
There's Vex and Vax. There's Scanlan, Percy, Grog,
Pike.
Pike, that's it.
And Cassandra.
Cassandra?
That being Percy's sister.
I mean...
count as the main character. Then there was, the druid chick Kiki, was it? I'm pretty sure her name was Kiki. It was
Something like that.
something along those lines.
Grog as
Or like
well.
Keyleth.
Keyleth. Alright.
Keyleth.
Yeah.
Wait, who's...
The druid.
Oh, right. That one.
The one that the rogue was crushing on.
Bisexual rogue.
Yes, I bet that made you happy, Skull, didn't it?
Oh, very.
Yes.
It was great.
So let me go in a little bit of an order here. So the twins. What'd you guys think of the twins, Vex and Vax?
Very interesting.
You saw my opinions on the rogue.
Yeah, so what'd you think of the ranger? The sister.
Please tell me you remember.
I remember. I just, God.
Come on.
I don't know, she just kind of, like, put off a certain vibe that I really just didn't like.
I mean, I can understand that because. So it's like I've written my a fair share of twins, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they are twins.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
twins.
Yeah, so like I can understand like her obviously not wanting to lose her brother and whatnot, and like that being a big thing for her. Like family, they're all they have left of each other. Basically, like it's basically all it is. Like I can kind of understand where she's like, I don't want him falling in love because then he's probably gonna leave me, and like she's the wrong girl. She's not good enough for him, and I'm just like, oh, we're doing this. All right, fun stuff.
Yeah.
With that, let's move into Keyleth next. The entire fucking God, just when they're in the city about to die at the foot of the tree or whatever.
Oh yeah, and then he
Yeah.
confesses his love for her, and she's
He's
like, "You're doing this now?"
You're doing this now?
And she's like,
She
"Fuck this! Let's keep going. We keep fighting. We
she
don't die
basically
here."
she then basically shuts him down later, only to look to the sister and be like, "Huh."
You know, you're kind of cute.
Yeah.
I hope, because I hope that obviously it's gonna get a second season. I do hope that they go down that route. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was way too much of a cliffhanger for there to not be a second season.
Yeah.
I
Better
don't.
do a
Well,
second season.
here's the thing, though, Raptor. Things tend to get canceled even with a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
If they do that shit, someone at Amazon's gonna see my pee-pee.
What? Raptor, go sit in the corner.
Yeah, that's no. Raptor, no. What the fuck was going through your head?
Go sit in the shame corner.
Seriously, you deserve to sit there. That was not. No. No.
I said the first thing it came to my mind.
That's the problem.
Jesus Christ.
That's the fucking problem. You don't do that. Damn it.
This is the problem with being unscripted.
What are you talking about? This is the fun. we get to shame Raptor for all his for the things that comes out of his fucking mouth.
Fair enough. Any opportunity to bully Raptor is a fun one.
Gosh. And plus, who needs Crips anyway? This is a lot more fun. At least in my opinion, that's just me.
So, what are your guys' opinion on Scanlan?
Oh my fucking
the
god.
bard.
The fucking stereotypical bard.
I love Scanlan.
Gosh.
He makes me want to play a bard again, but like rogue.
Why don't you just make was it Delman? Why don't you make
Yeah.
Delman like that?
I guess I could give him that personality.
You very well could.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that basically what I was doing with the first time I brought the character?
I could not tell you. My memory is not the best.
I mean, I was kind of playing him more on. I think I was playing him more on like the
You definitely were playing him more on the snark side. I do remember that. It was definitely a 180 from Charlie.
yeah. No, Delman's fun.
And gonna be used in an actual setting with pirates.
I know, it's gonna be great.
So yeah, fun stuff there. But no, yeah, like Scanlan. Oh my gosh, I just I can't with him. Like, he definitely is your stereotypical bard, and just I don't know how I feel about him. I really don't.
Honestly, with
I love all the
Scanlan,
music.
I don't know if Scanlan's my favorite character or Grog. Uh,
Not
Skull.
sure for myself. Don't mind me. I'm also trying to eat at the same time, so leave me alone.
Okay.
Yeah, I really don't know how I feel about Scanlan. Like, he has his moments, he has his gems, but at the same time, I'm just like this makes me uncomfortable.
Man, I love his personality and sense of humor. I'm just
Yeah.
It's way too
I mean,
entertaining.
he can definitely be like a little bit jarring at first as a character.
Especially when you're first introduced to him, and he's basically fucking the what was it, the tavern
tavern
owner's
owner's
daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Where's
interesting.
my the entire introduction, right? You know, you get Percy just kind of thrown through a door, interrupting their moment. And he's like, "Would you mind helping us?"
Nope, he cannot be bothered, not in the slightest.
Also, the fact that they continuously made jabs at him throughout the season about like just in general, it's funny.
The entire thing was just a gem.
There's a whore. There's a whore.
Oh, we don't want to hear about your horse.
Oh,
When he's trying to
hordes.
talk
Fucking
about the
horde
yeah,
of zombies.
that was yes. I mean, again, he can still be very jarring with just the you know.
And then there's the mage hand. The fucking mage hand. I love
Okay,
it.
the mage hand, I love that. I almost like want to consider
Scanlan's
that for you
hand.
guys.
Please.
I probably would, to be quite honest with you, because like that. I know that like obviously like D&D itself has limits and whatnot, but like let's kind of like ignore that just so the fucking halflings can do that shit, because I fucking loved it. 'Cause, like, correct me if I'm wrong, Skull, because you probably know this better than I do. But like mage hand is usually just like a small hand.
Yeah. Also, these were gnomes.
These are gnomes. Okay.
Scanlan and Pike were both gnomes. I thought they were halflings at first as well, but they were. It was pointed out directly that they're gnomes.
Okay, thank you. I thought they were halflings too.
Yeah.
I knew Scanlan was a gnome. I wasn't sure about Pike though.
Pike is also a gnome.
Okay.
That is good to know. But speaking of Pike, what do we think of her?
Oh, she's cool.
Oh, I loved her.
I liked her relationship with Grog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was so
Their
cute.
friendship.
We know. And I do like how like something's kind of going on there with her and Scanlan.
Yeah, I definitely see some chemistry there.
He's mighty Scanlan. For fuck's sake.
I'm sorry. I'm just spamming the gift.
I can tell. No, that's kill. That's you guys, right?
Kill
That'll be
fucking
dandy.
everything.
For fuck's sake. Yeah. I will say for Pike, I did enjoy her story about oh, what was it? Like her struggle for faith.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
did enjoy that. Like I have to say, like amongst like at least our party in particular, you don't see a whole lot of that kind of story. Then again, you guys don't play clerics either, so
No.
I
nah.
hate this gif. But at the same time, it kind of reminds me of Sebastian.
Oh, what? We're like only one drink and they're drunk off their ass.
Yeah. Didn't you
Yeah.
only have one
One
ale?
ale.
Hey, that's all you need, son. Unless you have someone like Dandy who likes to fuck with you. It makes it like the strongest liquor known to man. And you guys got quiet.
Yeah.
And then I think this one Skull is probably gonna have a lot of thoughts on.
Is it Percy?
Yes.
The entire character arc was really cool. I don't know. I didn't like Percy in the first episode.
Because he was that typical stuck-up guy.
Yeah, I really didn't think he was gonna end up being my favorite character, but then like
To be
with
fair,
the
is
whole
that how it is for like a lot of things though for a lot of people too? Is like this one character that's obviously, important and has a big role, like you don't really like them at first, but then after a while, like you really like them, they're like your favorite.
man was straight up possessed.
Yeah, that
Yes.
was crazy. Like,
It was great.
Oh, that entire final scene where he's struggling between, getting his revenge and just
forgiveness.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's either do we kill or do we let things go?
Yeah. That entire thing. And then the little joke at the end with his gun. So the spirits left it, it's fine. Throws it in the
The
acid.
acid and the demon comes out of it, burning in the acid.
And like Scanlan had no idea if it was still in there. He was just taking a
Yeah.
50-50 shot.
Yeah.
How did he know the spirit was still in there? Had no fucking idea.
And obviously
That was a
we
wild
did,
guess.
but like that was great though. So why don't we get into the actual what do you call it?
The
Story.
story, yes.
I can't process things right now. Well, I can, but just It's one of those days.
Stop playing Pokemon and focus then.
I am What do you mean? I don't need to do it. I could be trying to focus regardless in words. A lot
You're
like
always
you.
you trying to hassle us about not playing games and shit while we're recording, and you're doing the exact thing.
Hey, at least unlike Raptor, I can pay attention.
Fair enough, but
Can
still.
can you even focus though without that?
Raptor, I'm lucky if I can focus on any general basis. But anyway,
So,
moving on
Mister
to the story.
just finished watching the season. Why don't you start us off?
Yeah, you're the one who just finished watching. You know better than both of us.
Yeah, but I'm not good with shit like this.
Oh,
Oh.
and you want to give me fucking shit.
Okay, you expect me to give a recap? I watched most of it while I was high.
My fucking
Oh my
god.
god.
Why am I not surprised?
Ease off the fucking edibles.
You know he's
It's
not
not,
going to.
it's not an everyday thing, Raptor.
No, just when you're consuming media, it seems.
Just on good days.
Noted.
You seem to have a lot of those.
More recently, at least.
As of late, at least.
Well, come on, Raptor.
Okay, don't put this pressure on my shoulders.
Too late.
Fuck you.
Yeah, we already know this, Raptor. Now, come on. Prove yourself worthy.
Okay, episode 1.
Oh, don't go through it like that. Just give a general synopsis, Raptor. Make this easy on yourself.
Okay. Group called Vox Machina is what they call themselves.
I can't, Raptor. I'm
They're
sorry. You just don't got it.
they're in a tavern, getting
Okay,
drunk as all
okay.
hell.
Raptor, go sit in the corner before you hurt yourself.
I didn't even start.
That's the problem.
So,
Alright, so what it is, Vox Machina is a group of adventurers who are down on their luck, can't really get a break, can't really get a job, they're running out of money, and they just cause a lot of problems. They get lucky one day with the fact that the king is looking for adventurers to deal with a certain threat. And while they weren't too keen on using Vox Machina, they managed to prove themselves and taking down the beast, which, spoiler, was a dragon. I want to say a shape-shifting dragon, because dragons can do that. So, I mean, it's just a thing they can do.
Well, it was called a
For a lot.
blue dragon, so.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, dragons in general are known for being able to shapeshift, even in, like, basic D&D.
yeah.
Certain ones, at least.
Yeah, I mean, come on, look at friggin' Zimri.
Okay, to be fair, Zimri was a homebrew dragon.
Yeah. It's still a very common, like, concept, though, is the shapeshifty dragon. Just using the first example that was off the top of my head.
Okay, that's fair. Yes.
Because, the cat.
Yeah, the one that was your cat. Um, after dealing with the dragon threat, I believe that's when Percy's arc starts, because I believe that spans the rest of the season.
Well,
Right?
it's during the dinner or whatever, where the two, people show up at the thing, and then he
That's
kind
what
of
I'm
has
saying.
this little...
That's when his whole thing starts, essentially, because
Yeah.
essentially his arc, but it's such a big piece of like everything.
Yeah.
So essentially, like Percy's arc, I don't know how many episodes it spans because it's been a while since I've actually watched it. But it starts when some
I'm
nobility
pretty
is
sure it's basically like
the rest of the
episode
season.
3.
It
Starts
starts pretty much
episode
in episode
3.
3 when they're having that dinner after slaying the dragon.
Yeah. So it starts there, like Percy sees these people who basically killed his entire family and took over his kingdom. Well, not kingdom, but like his lordship, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the best way to put it. And so like they're outlaws because they caused problems at the dinner. Percy, thank you for that. Let's be honest here. And
Let's be honest here. The only reason why they ended up getting in trouble though was because the mind control thing.
well, on Percy's part at least, because the demon was coming out, and he wasn't going to show mercy. So like, yeah, no, it's still their fault. Well, it's still Percy's fault regardless, because it's still his actions technically.
Well, I think Percy kind of let it happen more than anything in that one, at least.
Again, still it's his actions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does not change that. So it's still his actions regardless.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm saying.
but anyway, moving on. So oh gosh. I believe one of them is a vampire, the other one's a necromancer. So the two essentially villains of this arc.
Yeah.
The lady conjures up. I don't even know what you would call them exactly. Some sort of like shades.
They're probably a homebrew
They probably are,
creature.
because I can tell you right now, those things were fucking terrifying.
Oh, definitely.
Wasn't it
Like
said?
oh
Wasn't it said during the series they were vampires?
no, we're talking about the things that attacked them while they were, under house arrest.
Ah,
I don't remember what they were exactly, but
If I had my monster manual on me, I'd pour through and see if I could find something similar. Because for all we know, it could be an undead creature that was already there, just slightly modified.
true, because that's what I did to you guys during the first campaign. No one dead per se, but like that kind of fun stuff.
The fucking harpies.
Oh gosh. But
yeah.
after taking care of that threat and showing that they can still do something to help despite, the doubts that I believe the guard has, even though the guard was just like, you know what, yeah, I saw this too. I'll let you guys go, just deal with this shit.
Just don't fuck it up.
Yeah, just don't fuck it up. They make their way over there. They kind of fuck up along the way because they lose a lot of their supplies, I believe.
They lose everything.
Okay, thank you. They lose all their supplies.
Mm-hmm.
They eventually do make it, and then they team up with the rebellion, the resistance. And
Yeah.
yeah, from there it's basically just like trying to take back the city.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we also get to witness Percy go through the trauma of watching his best friend die.
Oh yeah, you gotta love that moment.
God, that entire thing, you think he's gonna be fine, and then just,
No, yeah, I thought
flat.
so too. It's like I thought his friend would be fine, no issues. He's gonna make it all the way through, and then he gets fucking killed, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I see how it is. So yeah, no, I felt so bad for him in that moment.
Oh,
I will say
Yeah.
I loved the gun though that Percy had during that entire thing.
oh my god, yes.
I gotta say, like, my favorite moment probably is when what was it? Um, when they're actually going after the evil people, like the two main bad guys.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
whenever on the gun his sister's name comes up, I'm like, shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I was like, holy
Wait,
shit.
wait, who's the sixth name? Or who's the sixth spot for?
And then her name shows up, and I'm just like, shit.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
It was great. And then seeing him struggle to fight the demon just so he wouldn't kill his sister either was also great. Just gonna say that now. What are you doing in here?
God, that demon was cool.
It was. And I do appreciate how what's his name? The rogue was able to save the druid in time using the same method that she had taught him.
Yeah,
That was actually really nice.
it was cute. I honestly thought something was gonna happen there, and I was like kind of rooting for that, but then she shuts him down later, and I'm just like, oh.
Or he's got plenty of room for other potential, right?
Yeah. Let him be gay.
He's already gay, he's bi.
I know, but
Yeah.
please, I need gay rogue content.
You have your
Oh
own
my
gay
god.
rogue content.
But we need more representation.
Then make it, man.
Yeah, you literally make a bunch of characters gay that probably aren't canonically gay.
Hey, it's called headcanon, Raptor.
I mean, we all do it, Raptor. That's part of the fun.
Yeah, Raptor, it's part of the fun.
You know, fun, that thing you're not really used to.
Oh my god.
Anyway. Come on, guys. Speak up. I can't be the only one talking here.
That
Give your thoughts.
The entire process of Percy going through and getting rid of people on his list was an interesting thing.
I agree.
So I didn't like the scene with the weird the tongue dude. The weird.
Oh, the silver tongue guy? Yeah.
Yeah,
oh
that was
yeah.
weird. I didn't like it. Ugh.
Didn't he shoot the tongue out?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did, and it was moving and shit.
Well, yeah, because it was
Oh,
alive.
that was gross.
So you recording?
Duh.
Well, Raptor, come on. Keep going.
Don't fucking
You just finished this. You were excited. Come on.
stop hitting me on the spot like this. Okay, okay, I already forgot which episode it was. Fuck. Fuck. Come on, my mind's drawing blanks right now.
This is fun. I believe in you.
Oh my god, the weird spinning orb.
Yeah, what the hell was up with that?
Which one was that one?
The weird spinning orb thing that killed that priest. It's probably not dangerous or anything.
Oh, the one that like sucked in the person at the end when he tried to investigate it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is. I don't know what that is. Probably just.
God, that entire scene, it was like gross, but I found it incredibly entertaining. You know, it's probably fine. And then we get to witness this person slowly get sucked into this thing, screaming in agony all the while until they're gone.
Yeah. That was wasn't
It
that
was,
just charming?
it was something.
Definitely was something.
Shouldn't have been as entertaining as it was, but it was.
Any other thoughts, Raptor?
Okay, I think I'm good now. I like episode 7, like when Scanlan, when he like volunteered to infiltrate Duke's was it Duke?
Let me be annoying.
Let me be annoying. He pretty much just made like a badass and a jackass out of himself at the same time, which
Oh,
I
That was
didn't
great.
think was possible.
It was the best part. I did like his little fight that he had with like that really big, strong, intimidating guy.
Yeah, weren't they having like a sword fight? He was using like his magic hand as like having a sword fight with his middle finger thing.
I don't.
Oh my god, when he used the lightning spell, oh my god.
Like, gosh,
I hated that. It was funny, but good god.
no, yeah, it was funny, but it's just like I'm not even surprised anymore. And I swear, if I see any of you guys do that, I am going to be so disappointed in you.
I'll take that as a challenge.
You're playing a rogue, buddy.
Such a thing as multi-classing.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Unless you want to take the arcane trickster out.
The swashbuckler. Though playing an arcane trickster would be fun.
Just don't set
Oh.
things on fire on a boat. That's all I gotta say.
Honestly, Phantom Rogue is gonna be fun as well at some point.
Ooh. Alright. Oh, stretch. There we go. Alright.
Those are all bad ideas and you should feel bad.
But the bad ideas are the best ideas.
I know.
Oh, I will say, during the whole undead arc, I guess is the best way to put it, or Percy's arc, I don't know. However you want to put it. I did enjoy Pike's whole thing going through that.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Yeah.
I love seeing her actually like get in contact with her deity and go through like her own like self-imposed guilt and regret, I guess, best way to put it.
Yeah, that entire thing was really interesting to see. And the fact that her deity was basically just like, it's not your friends who have led you astray.
You've led yourself astray.
She had the entire realization. And you know, it's funny, before the entire thing there, I honestly thought maybe it was like some kind of Oathbreaker paladin type of thing going on, but
Well, what I like most about it is that it wasn't. How do I say? Because you know, whenever most people play a cleric, a paladin, war priest, whatever Pathfinder D&D variant you play, they usually play a very lawful good, or just like very good in general, or just very lawful. So usually when they think of that, they don't think to do or what is it? Where they can actually be more than just this goody law-abiding citizen. Like, they think that if they stray from that, then they're not actually a person of their god, their deity.
yeah. No, I quite enjoyed Pike's chaos.
So did I. And it was just fun seeing her like learn to like be able to accept that she can still do these kind of things and it not really have any negative effect, I guess is the best way to put it. Because it was just, yes. And then seeing her come back in as like a deus ex machina, that was fucking great. I was not expecting it either.
The astral projection stuff was really cool as well.
It was. And of course, she'd run out of juice like at the very moment she's needed most.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's how it always works.
Yeah. No, it was just the entire thing was amazing.
It was very amazing. And like the cliffhanger at the end where the king's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this shit anymore, I'm stepping down. And then like the dragons attack.
Oh my god. Fucking dragon attack.
I would have loved to see more with that. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. No, I really hope they do get accepted to do another season, because seeing what happens there is going to be really awesome.
Yes, it will.
They better not cancel that shit.
Well, again, you're after like good things can still get canceled very easily.
Yeah.
It really comes down to like ratings.
Yeah.
Like, if not enough people are watching it or showing interest in it or, like, watching it through, then they're probably not going to continue it.
And also, I think the fact that some of the characters are LGBTQ might also turn some people in particular off.
I mean, the fact that it's D&D already is probably going to turn quite a few people off. Let's be fair.
That
Yeah.
too.
I mean, like, even for people who like D&D, the entire thought of, like, a show adapted from D&D usually isn't a good thing, because when you do look at previous adaptations of Dungeons and Dragons into other forms of media, they've been really bad.
It's not just that, but it's also when you take in consideration, you're taking something that. So, when I speak of this, I speak of from a Pathfinder companion. But to these types of people, sometimes there's a very set in stone kind of way of how to represent certain races and abilities and worlds, even within a world that is technically whatever you can make it, even though it's still like, what is tangible, the word I'm looking for? It feels right, but it could not be right. But anyway, with worlds that can easily be changed, but to a lot of people, you shouldn't change them because they're like set in stone, kind of thing. People that don't like doing like homebrew and things like that.
Yeah.
That's why, like, you easily have those people who are divided where like they want to stick right by the lore and
Yeah.
everything's set like how it is, all the rules and everything. They want to just stick by that. But then you still have some people who want to do the homebrew and want to like mix things up, make their own worlds, campaigns, gods, and everything, which
Yeah.
is a tedious process. But yeah, that's something that could easily turn people off because this is essentially a homebrew D&D.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people like Critical Role either, which, well, there's also a lot of people that do like Critical Role. But, like, it's a mixed bag amongst like D&D itself.
Yeah.
I mean, like, personally, I see it as like something that like would be up a lot of people's alleys, at least within like, you know. Hmm. But going back to the show, as we were talking about that, you guys have any more thoughts off the top of your head?
The little fourth wall breaking, like, lines of dialogue that they had were amazing. Like Grog's I would like to rage line.
Oh my gosh, that
Oh.
was perfect. I mean, that's what every barbarian would say too. I would like to rage.
Oh, I forget which one it was. Episode. I forget which episode it was, but I think it was around when Scanlan, the bard, uh, he played rock music for the first time. Wouldn't that count as a fourth wall break?
I don't think so, so here's the thing, Raptor. Even though it's still technically like a medieval setting, or at least ideally a medieval setting for a lot of times, you can technically just do kind of what you want and just like loosely explain why you're doing it this way. But like, if a bard say like, okay, so like for me, because obviously like DM and whatnot, if a bard wanted to say like they wanted to play this type of music, I would allow it because that's what they had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of just bend the rules.
And then you've got other forms of chaos. Also, just as a little side comment thing, I find it kind of entertaining at the fact Scanlan doesn't seem to know prestidigitation as a spell, despite it being one of the most useful spells as a bard.
I don't know, his mage hand is pretty useful.
Scanlan's hand!
I think from now on I'll probably I probably will let the small creatures, the gnomes and stuff like that, be able to do that kind of shit.
Oh my god, I fucking love it.
My god.
The fact that they took his loot is the funniest shit to me.
Well, it makes sense, because, like, a bard's greatest weapon is their instrument.
It's also entertaining to see that, you know, he as a bard can only play one instrument.
That too. I do also find it funny, like, I think in the same episode where they confiscate pretty much everything in their, like, little fortress that could be considered a weapon.
Yeah.
That they take all the silverware and utensils.
What are we supposed to eat without utensils? Make yourself a sandwich.
And he gets upset and he's like, fine, I'll make myself a sandwich, but not because he said so. I loved it.
He's such a funny character.
He was a good character. It's still a little jarring, almost on the same level as, like, Stolas was.
Yeah. Fucking Scanlan and Vex's relationship is great. They're dynamic.
The rogue or the
rogue?
Oh, yes.
You're referring to the female?
No. The rogue, dipshit.
That one's Vax.
Well, excuse me for getting, you know, the two characters who are twins who have almost identical sounding names mixed up.
It's basically identical sounding names, let's be fair.
Like, excuse me, princess.
It just confused me is all when you said Vex.
Why do you think I clarified by saying the rogue? Jesus Christ.
I mean, to be fair, the entire time that we've been discussing them, I've referred to them either as the ranger or the rogue. Just because I don't remember their names, and again, like, they sound the exact same to me, so I'm just like, oh, yeah, I don't know.
Raptor's the only one who cares about getting the names.
Well, I'm going by names, not by class.
Well, we're going by classes over here. So, any other thoughts, guys?
Hehe, half-elf rogue. I'm sorry, I paid way more attention to the character races than I should have. But, Vex and Vax are half-elf.
Yes, they are.
Great.
Well, any other thoughts?
I gotta say, the art style was really cool.
Yes, it was. I mean, it's almost. I can't hold up. I need to kind of roll up at some of these gifts here. Stuff. It's kind of like anime.
Yeah, it really looks a lot like anime. Like, that's what I was thinking. Like, did this originate like in the U.S.?
Raptor, there's a lot of okay. So Raptor, I want to.
There's anime-esque styles. Look at Voltron, the new one, not the originals.
I'm not familiar with that.
Look at Voltron. Hold on.
I say, Raptor, it's very easy to imitate an anime-esque style. I mean, my
come on.
own art style is an anime-esque style.
Yeah. But for reference, here's Voltron, which is also an American animated show, from what I remember. It's really easy to go for an anime-esque style.
It really is. I definitely would say, like, maybe it's like, is a distinct difference between, like, Americanized anime style and versus, like, actual anime.
Yeah.
I have to say, mine's definitely more the Americanized anime style.
Yeah.
Or, like, you definitely kind of see some of that here, but you also get, like, that little mix of, like, I wouldn't really say cartoon, but maybe more, like, realistic, maybe?
Yeah.
What would you call it, Skull?
Now that you mention
Cartoony
it,
realism.
With, like, a touch of the anime with the eyes.
Yeah.
and just in general, the animation style. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, there's definitely a some distinct differences.
Oh my god, the bear.
Oh,
I
the
really,
bear's name?
I wish they would have had more of the bear in the season.
I mean, I understand why they didn't, though.
But he's so cute. A bear
Yeah,
that's
but, like,
actually cute.
yeah, but you don't want to risk the bear. It's like that thing's like, a living, breathing animal.
Yeah.
Oh god, I forgot about the weird wolf things. Oh, that scene was uncomfortable.
Isn't that the one where they were getting chased in the cart?
Yeah, the weird wolf things with the tentacles.
Oh.
That was
Yeah.
an uncomfortable scene.
Yeah, the teeth as well. Like what is it like? It looked like some kind of like sea creature's teeth almost or something. It was weird.
It was
That's
unpleasant.
what you get with abominations, though.
I really hope we get more Trinket in the next season, if there is another season.
Which one was Trinket?
Bear.
Oh, he. I imagine we probably would, though. At least assuming otherwise.
Oh my god, this! Grog playing with the hand.
I still can't believe they fucking ripped a man's head a hand. Well, not. Didn't they cut the hand off?
Yeah, he did.
I can't believe they fucking did that.
Oh, I just realized Scanlan is getting dressed in the background of this scene.
you can, you
Oh
can see
my
his
god.
ass.
What the
I didn't notice
hell?
that the first time.
What the hell?
Oh,
That is awesome. I love
that's
that.
quite the sight. Quite
I
the
never
sight.
thought Raptor would be so entertained by seeing a gnome's ass cheeks.
No, I'm obsessed. Oh,
Oh
no.
my god, no.
I mean, brought this on yourself, Raptor.
No,
Also, this
you
was
haven't
apparently a
fucking told
line
me
that was
mine.
said.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Basically, he was like doing this like weird transforming thing. He was trying to transform back to himself, then he transformed to like a female version of himself. That's when Grog said that.
Oh yeah!
Now
Ugh.
I'm confused and aroused.
When he was messing with the mysterious spell scroll.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
That makes me think of stuff that you guys would fucking do. It really does.
You mean like what I did with Bassie? The shapeshifting?
Oh, yes.
I like how Grog just went to grab his ass too. After he said that.
Don't really remember too much of that.
Yeah, he tried to grab her,
There.
his ass, their ass.
Right. Well, anything else?
Oh my god, the acid trap. The acid trap was cool.
That was,
Oh,
oh my gosh, that just, whew. That whole scene just, I felt so sorry for that poor man who had to go in there.
I love how at the end of the entire fucking acid bath, the only thing that Grog was worried about was,
His dick.
yeah,
yeah.
are you okay, buddy?
I don't know. Is Captain Winky okay?
Is that what he called it?
Yeah, Captain Winky, I believe. Yeah, Captain Winky.
Oh, okay.
Both are
To which
hanging low
Piker's,
there, buddies.
yeah, which he responded with, then I'm okay.
Then I'm okay. I mean,
Gosh.
I can't really blame him. I really can't.
Interesting.
Hey, it's it's understandable as to why he would be concerned about that.
Mm-hmm.
he jumped in
Disappointed noises.
he jumped into a lake of acid that was.
Can we also acknowledge the fact that he was being healed constantly throughout the entire thing?
Yeah, but
True.
still.
I'm sure he would have been fine.
I mean, considering he was getting healed during the entire time, yeah, no, he would have been just fine.
God, Percy's little mental breakdown where he just kind of shut down.
Oh, Percy's broken.
They basically had to drag him through that.
Grog did drag him through that for the most.
Yeah. Gotta get the man moving somehow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else was there?
Mm,
I feel like that sums up a lot of it pretty nicely.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's only one season to really go off of for right now.
Yeah.
I do hope for a second season, though.
Yeah.
I mean, had I watched more of the Vox Machina campaign for Critical Role, I would continue talking, but you know, we haven't gotten that far.
Oh, you're the only one who's gotten that far? Like, the rest of us are just like, eh.
Yeah, I've just checked out the Amazon series Legend of Vox Machina, the only season that there is right now. So
Still love Scanlan's musical numbers.
Oh my gosh.
my God.
He is something else, that is for damn sure.
Great. I mean, they took one of the coolest aspects of the bar that's like never actually really used to that extent, and they actually played it up and had music moments.
Okay, to be fair, like, that also depends on the player, too.
Yeah.
Because, like, if the player's not going to take advantage of what they have, then that's on them.
I can list a couple of shitty bards off the top of my head.
I appreciate the shade. I don't think he gets it.
Nope. What right over his head. I can bully him and he doesn't even notice it.
Fuck you.
Now
Of course I
Now
got
he
it.
gets
his
it.
slow reaction.
You'll get there one day, Raptor.
Someday, maybe.
That day is just not today. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums up everything for it so far.
So, no other thoughts?
I mean, I've said pretty much what I had to. I mean, the characters are nice. They're what you would probably expect from obviously like D&D characters.
Yeah.
You have the horny ass bard who just wants to be laid by everyone and everything. You have the that's unfortunately what it is. And you have the cleric who's like struggling with her, like, everything with that, which I did like that. That was fun. You don't see that
Yeah.
too often, at least in my experience. Just because I have to deal with you guys and you guys don't do it with clerics or anything like that.
I definitely want to experiment with more classes in the future.
I look forward to seeing that then.
Yes.
But then so you have like the twins who like you have nothing else left but them, and one is super serious, the other one is just how would you describe your rogue there? Your favorite? Skull?
What?
Ah, for fuck's sake. How would you explain your rogue character wise?
I honestly don't know how I would describe Vax.
It's almost like he just kind of exists.
I mean, there was definitely like some of that aura of mystery around him. But then he also had some things like his
Like his what?
he's got his moments where he's definitely got some things in common with Scanlan in regards to certain people.
Oh, like the shopkeeper?
Yeah, like the shopkeeper. Then you've got the typical rogue shit, the sneaky, stabby, lock-picky stuff. um, there's a lot there.
I won't do
I was
Quester. Why?
busy paying more attention to Percy as a character.
Percy I enjoyed, obviously, because I was seeing the very serious, almost like, obviously, the Ranger, but just more. Because he was definitely like way more serious. Like he was the smart one.
Yeah. I definitely think it's interesting to see the gunslinger class, which, if I do remember correctly, was homebrewed based off of the artificer class, but more
I was about to
focused
say
on like
because when I
guns.
initially saw him, I thought he was more of a an artificer. That was my first thought.
Yeah, no. If you watch Critical Role, it is a homebrew class, as far as I remember.
Okay.
Yeah, that was definitely
It's,
homebrew because I'm pretty sure I would know if there was any firearms in
Raptor,
this.
you do realize that the artificer class, you can basically make guns, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
I realized that.
Do
Dipshit.
you?
Yeah, I did.
Then why did you say that? Like whole like, if there
I'm
was
saying
this in.
I'm
It's okay. He's breaking his
no,
own
I'm
brain.
saying fuck you. No, I'm
Just sit
saying
in the corner before you hurt
shut
yourself,
the fuck
please.
up. Shut the fuck
Make
up.
me.
I'm saying that I realized pretty much instantly when I saw his gun that he has to be a homebrew class.
Again, artificers can make guns though.
Yeah. And again, like, depending on the DM, guns might just be a general thing that are allowed. I mean, there are some very basic ones, depending on which world in the Forgotten Realms you're going to, but they're very uncommon weapons. So, like, even to just be like, it's a custom class is kind of fucking stupid. Because it could have just been, you know, a weapon of choice for an artificer. Which at first I did think of, only to then remember, oh wait, gunslinger class.
So yeah. Oh, that was great. Oh, we're gonna lose this. So yeah, fun stuff.
But send the link for the class in the podcast host chat. So before you continue to try bitching me out, just shut the fuck up, please.
All right, children, behave now.
He started it.
No, you did.
He
Oh
started
my
it by
God.
being a bitch.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. That's great.
You started it by being an asshat.
Oh my God.
I find him guilty of being a bitch.
Fuck's sake. Oh gosh, I think you guys are both done at this point.
What do you mean?
Yeah, no idea, right?
No clue.
None whatsoever.
No idea.
Well, any more thoughts, guys, before you guys start trying to kill each other again? And yelling at each other? Yes, no, maybe so?
Not from me.
Skull, you done?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Raptor, take us out.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Holy hell.
That was
Have a
only
good.
an hour.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely shorter than some of our other episodes, but at the same time, it's not bad either. Anyways, hope you have enjoyed this thing. Fuck. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever the fuck, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your whatever.